Hello guys, welcome to our new episode of Campus to Corporate Placement Journey. Today we have a very special guest, Miss Amulya Bharti J, who currently got placed in Amazon. So in this episode, we will get a complete overview of the hiring process along with preparation tips and insights. Welcome Amulya, and thank you so much for joining us today. Can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you, Chandan, for giving me this opportunity. Hello everyone. This is Amulya Bharti J, a student at VIT Bhopal University, pursuing BTech Computer Science and Engineering with specialization in Health Informatics. And I have been offered the role of SD intern at Amazon starting from January 2020.
I heard you got hired through a hackathon. Can you please tell us how that experience was?
Um, Honestly, it was super exciting because in a hackathon, you have to be like act quick fast and you have to think fast. You have to be like you have to build something new always, and there is always a limited time. And this hackathon name was Hack-On with Amazon. And unfortunately, my team didn't go further after the round one. But after 2 months, a surprising thing happened. I got the hiring interest mail from Amazon for SD intern role, and then I filled the form and I got the online assessment link. And after 7 days, I had the opportunity to give the interview, and then I received my offer mail from Amazon for SD intern role 2020.
Was the overall interview experience combined with the hackathon also? और ये ट्रेडिशनल जो हायरिंग प्रोसेस है अमेजोन का उससे अलग कैसे था?
I would say that I have been quite active in hackathons a lot. So I have been finalist and semi-finalist in a lot of hackathons. In the third year, I was semi-finalist for Nokia Accelerator in Tech. It was also a hackathon for hiring in Nokia. And I also got the PBO offer from Infosys for digital specialist programmer role through Hack with Infosys, Hack with Infi, which is Infosys hackathon. And I have also been finalist at HPCL Mittal Energy Quest hackathon. And there are so many hackathons which I have been finalist and semi-finalist. So yes, this gave me so much exposure for how hackathon works and what the experts expect from you. So that was the only thing which was different than the traditional placement drive, because the shortlist was done based on the hack-on performance. But if you look for the interview process side, then it was same as the placement drive. You sit in, you go for your resume based talking in the interview based on your projects. Your DSA is tested, how you tackle the time and space complexity is tested, and how you behave, your body language, everything is tested. So yes, this was overall hackathon period, I would say, and it was not much different than the traditional placement.
What was the most stressful or we can say challenging part for you in the complete hiring process?
If I talk about the stressful part in the interview round, I would say that whenever we have interview the very next day, your mind gets so much confused that from where you have to start studying, how you will complete the whole syllabus at one go. So that was the most stressful part. But yes, GFG platform and my own notes did help me a lot. So I would always suggest everybody to have your own written hand notes. It will help you a lot at the end moment, and that's it. I was rather much excited. I was not able to sleep itself. मुझे नींद ही नहीं आ रही थी. I was just thinking कि interview कैसा जाएगा, जल्दी से interview देना है. I was so much excited. So yes, this was it.
This is the most awaited question for us. ठीक है. What was the package offer for you and what was your expectation?
Uh, while I cannot share my actual package, but yes, Amazon's SD intern package is quite competitive, and I am grateful for that. It exceeded my expectations. After all, it's Amazon. It's everyone's dream company, and but I would say कि whenever you are sitting for placement, when you are trying for the off campus or on campus, yes, package is necessary, but if you run behind package itself, then you will be running behind brand numbers, that itself. Rather, I would say focus on the learning point, बिकॉज जैसे जैसे पीपल विल गेट टू नो यू, जैसे जैसे तुम्हारे स्किल्स के बारे में उनको पता चलेगा, वैसे वैसे ही तुम्हारे पास बड़ी बड़ी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस अपने आप आती जाएंगी. सो फोकस ऑन योर प्रिपरेशन जर्नी rather than just package. Package is important, but it can be only achievable and possible only when you are thoroughly prepared from your side.
Did you starting your preparation for placement and which resources you follow?
Actually, I didn't start my preparation from first year itself. मैं कॉलेज जाना है, मज़े करेंगे, पहले 2 साल यही था दिमाग में. आई स्टार्टेड माई सीरियस एक्चुअल प्रिपरेशन जर्नी फ्रॉम थर्ड ईयर. पहले तो मैंने यूट्यूब ही चूज़ किया टू लर्न. आई ट्राइड गोइंग थ्रू एवरी यूट्यूब चैनल whichever I felt comfortable in to study from. But I found one thing, that whenever you try to read from YouTube, first of all, there are so many resources. There are so many people to teach you at free cost. So you get confused कि तुम्हें किससे सीखना चाहिए, किधर सीखना चाहिए. तो and sometimes the specific subtopics or any content gets missed out on YouTube. You cannot get everything on YouTube for free. So इसलिए I took the course of TW Skills, which is Decode C++ with DSA. It was quite costly, but it was worth it. उसमें बेसिक से एडवांस DSA सब कवर्ड थे. एंड उसमें मतलब देयर वेर ऑल्सो लीक कोड प्रैक्टिसिंग क्वेश्चंस विच was beneficial. उसमें सॉफ्ट स्किल सेशंस भी थे. So yeah, that helped me a lot. And for the web development side, I used Free Code Camp and Shraddha ma'am's notes also. And for the fundamentals part, I used GFG, Gate Smashers and Niso Academy. But Gate Smashers में ये होता है कि people are like Gate Smashers is in so much depth and it takes time. I'm not saying that Gate Smashers is not good. It's actually goated. अभी भी even during the exam, normal exam times itself, me and my friends just open Gate Smashers to study at the last moment. If we have any huge confusion in any particular topic, it helps a lot. It is really good. I would say that go and watch Gate Smashers. But the thing is that I am a person who likes to indulge in deep for any topic. सपोज मुझे कुछ पढ़ना है तो मुझे उसके बारे में और जानने की इच्छा होती है. तो आई एम अ पर्सन हु स्टडीज इन सच वे. बाकी
लाइक एक दिन में आप DSA कितने घंटे पढ़ते थे? लाइक आपका ये टाइम टेबल, डेली रूटीन क्या था?
So if I talk about my study routine, actually I was a PCMB student. तो नीट और जेई ने तो रुला दिया था मुझे. तो उसके बाद being a computer science student as an extracurricular activity and everything, I was so much interested in computer science from early on itself. तो मैंने मतलब मुझे कभी कभी ऐसा होता था कि एक दिन मैंने बहुत पढ़ लिया, the next day I'm not able to study itself, I don't have the mood. Then the other day we study for only 2 hours. फिर एक दिन अचानक से 5-4 घंटे पढ़ना. So it's very normal. कंसिस्टेंसी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. बट आई वुड से कि कंसिस्टेंसी का एक्चुअल मतलब ये नहीं होता कि यू आर स्टडिंग फॉर 4 to 5 hours और 6 hours डेली. इट मीन्स दैट कि हर दिन यू आर ट्राइंग टू स्टडी, यू आर स्टडिंग, एंड रादर दैन टेकिंग अ ब्रेक. डजेंट मैटर कि हाउ मच पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, हाउ मेनी आवर्स इट्स गोइंग, बट यू आर स्टडिंग डेली. दैट इज कंसिस्टेंसी. सो हैव दैट. एंड आई यूज टू हैव दिस countdown technique. So होता ये कि when you have that time bomb scene in movies, you will see that people panicking, bomb blast हो जाएगा and everything. You start to hurry up a lot and you focus on what is necessary for you. तो उसी तरह stopwatch will be kept aside me and it will be running continuously. तो उससे मेरे दिमाग को ये लगता था कि आई हैव टाइम रनिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी, आई विल नॉट हैव इनफ टाइम लेटर. सो माई माइंड यूज टू फील दैट आई हैव टू वर्क ऑन इट. So because of that, I was able to focus a lot and I was able to, मुझे it was like I was dedicated to complete and focus on that particular activity at that moment a lot. So that thing helped me. This was a trick I followed. And also whenever you are having any doubt, solve that particular doubt at that moment itself. Using GPT or Gemini for your help in solving that is not at all a problem. But जब तक तुम्हारा भेजा फ्राई ना हो जाए, डोंट यूज AI. यूज AI ओनली व्हेन यू हैव ट्राइड योर बेस्ट, स्टिल तुम्हें समझ नहीं आ रहा है, देन यूज AI. यूज योर ओन मदर टंग स्लैंग एंड राइट द नोट्स. This is
How did you
this
prepare
was my
your
routine.
core subjects? And since your background is
See, I would say that background doesn't matter because तुम पहले क्या थे वो मैटर नहीं करता है. तुम अभी क्या हो, अभी क्या कर रहे हो, तुम्हारा गोल क्या है, वो मैटर करता है. तो yes, for core subjects I had interest, I wanted to learn. If you want to learn something, if you have that passion, I believe you can learn anything, you can be so much productive in that. So I used Gate Smashers, as I said. Nesso Academy is also good. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And yes, GPT also helped me a lot. क्योंकि कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि you are trying to learn a lot a particular thing, but वो तुम्हारे समझ में आ ही नहीं रहा है. तो I used GFG, Gate Smashers and Nesso Academy for my core subjects. अभी के टाइम पे many people feel that it is just theory, I have to just mug it up, रट्टू तोता नहीं बनना है. Because in actual real life, when you go to work for a particular company, those concepts of fundamentals, core subjects will really matter a lot. जब तक you don't have clarity in your core subjects, you will not be able to perform well in the company you go to work for, because the clarity and the depth for the fundamentals matters a lot, and वो आगे जाके समझ
okay,
आएगा.
let's go to the resume part.
So yes, focus
How
on
did
your
you make your
core
resume?
subjects and fundamentals. Yes, resume is very important. To be honest, अगर मैं कहूँ तो resume is your आधार card in corporate sector. And first thing you have to keep in mind is that always keep the stuff in the resume only which are real. Never put anything fake in it, because your resume is mini you. Keep this statement in your mind. And sometimes I have seen people using these sentences like optimized by 30%, 60%. तो interviewers क्या करते हैं? They ask about that accuracy percentages. That how did you tally this? How did you get this percentage? So unless you are sure about it, unless you have proof or you have validated it, do not put that, because उससे फिर तुम्हें बहुत सारे questions आएंगे. And don't put unnecessary certifications unless it's professional or important ones. And the project section is very important in resume, because that only makes your resume stand out. तो जितना हो सके यूनिक प्रोजेक्ट्स रखो, अपने आइडिया वाले प्रोजेक्ट्स रखो. एंड फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई टॉक अबाउट माई प्रोजेक्ट्स, आई मेड my minor and major project I will be discussing. Just to give an idea, it is nothing of about praising my projects. So my mom used to say me a lot that I was a curious kid, and I used to torture her a lot by asking questions कि ये क्या है, वो क्या है. तो based on that I made magic object finder using CVNML. तो उसमें you upload an image or take the picture at real time, and you will get educational facts generated based on the image given to the model. तो वो एक actually custom CSS based animation type platform था, which had Mickey Mouse silhouettes and everything suitable for child educational learning. So this was the mini project, and another one was InstaAid application, which was full React based platform. उसमें I have seen people they panic a lot when they face any serious accident or injuries. तो उसको सोच के मैंने इस project को बनाया था. It is progressive web application, and उसमें मतलब based on users real time location, you will be getting the list of hospital types such as dental, ortho, and everything, and the radius in kilometers like 5, 15, 20. So based on my selected kilometer type and the type of hospital, you will be getting the list of hospitals in front of you, and when you click a particular hospital, तो वो तुम्हें गूगल मैप पे डायरेक्टली नेविगेट कर देगा. तो इससे देयर विल बी save of time for choosing which type of hospital is around you and within the radius of your favorable range. And I also added first aid procedure section for various in accidents and injuries. So it had 7 textual translations and 2 voice translations, considering the fact that India is a diverse country with people of many spoken languages. And there was also medical chatbot section, जिससे you will be getting valid advices and remedies, and when you should seek to the doctor for over 50 plus common diseases. So this basically focused on the normal problem which people face in day to day life. So what I want to say is build projects a lot. तुम जितना build करोगे, your problem solving capacity will improve and your creativity power will improve, and this only company wants in people कि तुम कैसे एक problem को approach कर रहे हो, how you are providing solution to it. Always use STAR method to explain your side of view for projects or anything. Especially for companies like Amazon, उनका rule है customer obsession. And for Amazon, one more thing is important is that leadership principles. So people actually forget to revise that for the work style assessment part. It is very important because it tests your HR side portion of skill and your how you think in that moment, how you are approaching towards that problem. And another thing is that make sure your resume is properly formatted, because अगर कोई चीज देखने में ही अच्छी नहीं लगेगी, then nobody will want to read or look at that. So always keep your project section, each project detail with the text tag, minimum just of 1 or 2 lines, not more than that. And main thing is that तुम्हारे project को पढ़ के what is the impact that you are getting, that is very important. So उस हिसाब से you have to give context to it, and whatever grades, numbers or anything you provide, make sure it is accurate and it is not fake it at any terms. So this is how you have to build your resume, and if possible, only if possible, for each job you are trying to apply, based on the job
Tough thing
requirements,
is
try to
balancing the
customize your
academic and
resume.
preparation
So this will
both at the
help
same
you
time.
to get
ठीक है?
shortlisted.
So how did you manage your time and
maybe by
priorities?
some probability. See, if you don't have a good CGPA, then you will not be getting shortlisted easily anywhere because of the eligibility criteria. And if you are not good enough with DSA, then you will not be able to clear the placement rounds and won't be get placed. So both are important. So there should be a trade-off between both. I would say a balance रहना चाहिए. According to me, in my opinion, a CGPA of 8.5 and above is good enough. And if it is above 8.8, then much better. And placement preparation, I would say जितना हो जल्दी हो सके, start preparing it. कभी कभी you will feel that I have so much time. अभी तो मेरे पास 2 साल हैं, 3 साल हैं. But you will never know that how fast that time will run. You will also have so many stuffs to be done on the college side also. Participating in events, fest, and the examinations on the other side, projects.
Biggest challenge when you preparing for
So yes,
placement,
please
and how you
stay
overcome them.
consistent and start preparing as soon as possible. The challenges which I faced is that consistency कभी कभी बहुत hamper होता था, there are days when you think कि I am not able to solve this problem, तो demotivation just kicks in, and that is really irritating. And but because of Sri Ram sir's God bless you mails, we had so much motivation. But one thing is that other people and even a great person can help you be motivated for 2 days or 3 days, but after that again you will be on the same track. So keep pushing yourself. The best motivation if somebody can give is only you. तुम्हें पता है how much that thing is important, so have that fire and passion inside you that you need this, you want this. क्योंकि if you don't work for it now, then obviously you will regret it later. So have that thing always in your mind. Always think about the goal which you are working for, the dream life which you are working for, the day which you wish to see one day, like at one time. So yes, in such a way you have to think, and whatever happens, it happens for a reason. Be positive. You will have a time. एक दिन आएगा, and that day nobody can sneeze that opportunity and that happiness from you. उस दिन you will be getting placed, you will be getting into a good organization, and nothing can stop you from achieving.
Uh, and what was the most stressful moment when you preparing
The
for
most
placement?
stressful moment, the most stressful moment is that मैंने बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स दिए थे. I was able to get shortlisted in few of the companies, but हर बार कुछ ना कुछ रह जाता था. तो I used to overthink a lot. Did I clear it? होगा कि नहीं होगा? So that overthinking was one of the major problem. And how did I overcome is that whenever you feel that you are stressing out upon something, divert your mind at that moment itself. Start working on something productive. Start acting busy, and that thought will be removed from your head at that moment itself.
हाउ डू यू फील नाउ, लाइक अब तो प्लेसमेंट हो गया, अब आराम से कुछ दिन दिसंबर तक घर पे बैठना है, आराम जनवरी में आप ज्वाइन करोगे. सो लाइक प्लेसमेंट से पहले और प्लेसमेंट के बाद मतलब क्या चेंजेस हुए, कैन यू प्लीज शेयर?
I do feel great. I, in fact, feel more confident and relieved now. But I should not feel relieved, I would say, because once you get into company, you get more responsibilities on you, and you should work even more, and you should learn even more, according to me. And you should never stop learning. Actually, हर दिन कुछ ना कुछ सीखते रहो. पता नहीं कब क्या काम आ जाए. And the pressure is off now, and there was constant placement tension. So yeah, I have got rid of it. And recently I also had the opportunity to be a guest speaker along with 4 peers in Take You Forward session, and that was a great chance for me, and I look for more and more opportunities connecting to people, and to be able to showcase my skills in my working environment.
कैन यू प्लीज टेल अस अबाउट योर जर्नी, लाइक ओवरऑल 6 year ना, फ्रॉम द 10th class टू द प्लेसमेंट.
The journey from 10th standard, I would say that it had been a roller coaster, sometimes so much happiness, sometimes constant disappointment. I that JEE NEET timing was very serious for me, and but yeah, जो होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है. And I am glad that जब I had no other option, VIT gave me the chance to prove myself once again. I had the chance to begin everything, and I'm grateful for my teachers too. Actually मुझे अभी तक ML में interest था नहीं, but by the end of 3rd year we had a course called Applied Machine Learning, and Vishal sir was my teacher, and he inspired me a lot, and he just made me so much interested in ML field, and because of which I was able to be a program trainee in Infosys Springboard, and I was able to learn more about artificial intelligence and machine learning. So yes, I'm grateful for my journey till now, and I hope that this gratefulness will also move further ahead.
Tips can you give juniors for DSA core subjects and like resume building, some do's and don'ts?
The advice which I would like to give is that never compare your journey with anyone else. What you are today, what you were yesterday, what you are tomorrow, that only matters. Your competition is only with you, uh, and how much you have improved yourself from yesterday is only important. Please be consistent. Please make notes. You may feel lazy in making notes, but trust me, it helps a lot at end moment. Even when internet connection or something hampers, your notes always comes as a savior. And keep building projects. If anybody says you that this project or idea is not good enough, doesn't matter. It's your idea. Keep working on it, and always be grateful even if you have achieved a lot. And I would say that jitna mile utna knowledge ko lo, and even if you are interested in any domain, please try to deep dive in it. Sometimes what happens is that people ask me that I am learning web development, but suddenly I have got interested in ML domain, so should I switch to that domain or not? I would say that if you have time and if you have the resource to learn something, then yes, you should, because you will never know that what will help you go ahead. And practice questions a lot, and doesn't matter how many questions you practice. How you should study DSA is that, for example, I am starting with array. First, learn what is data structure, what is algorithm. Start with array. Complete the array concepts. उसके बाद ही problem solving पे जाओ. Start with easy questions. Then move ahead to medium and hard questions with pattern wise question format. Solve pattern wise. Use lead code. Use driver sheet. You have so many resources. You have enough time. Just be consistent and put everything in to receive your, get your
So
goal.
finally, your key advice for junior or who watching the videos.
I would say that रोज थोड़ा थोड़ा करो, and take seniors guidance, and try practicing interview sessions with your friends. Try working on your soft skills. People neglect that a lot. And work on your leadership skills. And if I can crack it, you can too. All the very best. Thank you.
Amulia, for sharing such an honest and detailed experience with us.
Thank you so much. All the best, everyone. Bye.